done seen hurricane like broke. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it wasn't on the hands of any particular subject. It was straight authentic. You know what I'm saying? What's going on now, living in the present, knowing who I am, and I don't fuck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, motherfuckers, like, you can't look at views and likes and shit like that because of the simple fact, like, you looking for somebody to worship. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for I'm looking at somebody who got it. You feel me? Like, it's no coincidence we all able to just casually talk about Bobby Hemmett and all. You know what I'm saying? It was one point that these people was crazy as fuck and wasn't even to be, their names wasn't even to be uttered. You understand? But now motherfucker can't wait on a Brother Panic video. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying?
Panic be out there. He be in for hours. I'm like, all right, Panic.
Yo, I'll be like, damn, I watched this shit for 3 hours. What the fuck?
And you gotta scrap. Yo,
they be on it for like 6 hours sometimes.
But you get like Hurricane. You remember when we used to do the podcast? You remember how we used to the level used to be so high? We forget how much time passed by.
Yeah.
That's just the shout out to Bronze Flat Power, because man, look here, man. I didn't even think it was possible. This man, he damn near ran a 24-hour podcast. And man, I know for a fact I did 12 hours on that motherfucker. Went to sleep, came back, they was still up. I say, oh shit. That's when I knew, like, okay, talking is for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about who it resonated. I don't want to be rich. I don't want to be famous. But I got an opinion that I want to be, you know what I'm saying? I want to be heard, shit. And they gave them platforms to me. You know what I'm saying? Hurricane, you know what I'm saying? Low key, everybody. You know what I'm saying? They gave me the platform to talk, and through that, I feel like I developed a better self of knowing myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't judge myself as much. You know what I'm saying? I kind of look at myself in a higher perspective, kind of cocky with the shit.
Right. But you also gained a community in a sense where you're free to now talk about. You're free to fluff your feathers in a sense, and everybody, or not everybody, but those that you're in that cipher with get you, because they're on that, they're resonating with you because they're on that level.
Hell yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Because I sit up here and just try to think about, like, how many, like, it's so many fucking people. Like, it's so many goddamn people. Like, I done came to met over the last 2 years, and, you know what I'm saying, a lot of those people, like Hurricane, I feel like I know them. You know what I'm saying? We ain't met, but listen, I don't have conversations like this with people who I know. So what's the difference? To me, there is none. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I give the most praise up to the 5D. You know what I'm saying? I know it's some more D's up that bitch, but I you know what I'm saying? I ain't got that high yet. You know what I'm saying? I still got that human.
No, I haven't gotten it either. I think the farthest I've gotten is 7. And that was really quick in meditation, and I got slapped right back down to 3.
Right, got slapped right, your ass right the fuck down.
Because it was like, you're not supposed to be here. You're just here to
you're not supposed to be here. Too much power. That shit.
I was like,
you don't even hear nobody on the internet talking about the 7D. But we know, us knowing what we know it's 12. We know it's 12.
Yeah, exactly. That part.
But a lot of people like, what the fuck is they talking about? Them motherfuckers is talking crazy. Don't worry about it.
Right. We'll be looking crazy. But how about even this? When people realize that they're made up of the universe and the solar system and the earth, all this whole black, white, Asian, pink, purple, you're bigger than that. You're part of the solar system. You're the stars. You're made of stardust. Literally, your minerals match the Earth's DNA. I don't got time for that.
I been telling everybody, like, I freaked my friend out. No, it was my cousin. I freaked my friend out. I'm like, bro, all this shit water. all this shit is water. I've been saying this shit years ago. They be like, man, what you mean is water? I say, I'll be more in depth with you. It's plasma, bro. You know what I'm saying? Plasma is water that sends electric signal. You know what I'm saying? And what I was trying to tell them was that us as human beings, we do the most. You know what I'm saying? We try to, you know what I'm saying, try to know too much about ourselves. And we try to look at ourselves from an outside perspective. You know what I'm saying? And it's not fair to us because we depriving ourselves of the experience. Because like I said, we all know water has different levels. You know what I'm saying?
Well, water is intelligent. So that's a whole nother entity in itself.
Oh yeah.
If people want to get
like water. My cousin thought I was tripping. My cousin thought I was tripping. I was like, bro, he thought I was tripping when I was like, bro, we used to be blue, bro. We literally used to be blue. He like, what? I was like, bro, they talking about green. Exactly, green. You know what I'm saying? We was blue, green. And what actually happened, we ended up with the I guess the curse or whatever they talk about in the Bible. And don't get me wrong, I got nothing against the Bible. I just don't believe in the religion part. You know what I'm saying? But the scientific aspect and everything emotional, and it's like the book of Thoth to me. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the greatest books on earth. You know what I'm saying? So I dare not downplay it. But what I say is the book of Thoth. You know, the book of Thoth.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, dealing with different situations and metaphors and shit like that. But a lot of people take it with a 3D aspect, and that's cool. That's everybody else's perspective. But what I was telling my cousin was, like, bro, we were blue because we were of the earth, we were of the universe. So there was no need of oxygen. You know what I'm saying? I haven't figured out, you know what I'm saying, exactly what we did. I mean, a lot of people say is we forgot, you know what I'm saying, what we are. You know what I'm saying? It's like we indulged too much, like we doing today. Like we indulged too much of what we thought we were and forgot who we were. You know what I'm saying? So we were left with the scars of being brown. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool because now we need oxygen. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? When something dies and it suffocates, right? It turns black and brown, right?
Mm-hmm.
Purple. You know what I'm saying? You'll see the purple first.
Right.
And
No, you're absolutely right.
I see the purple. You see the purple first. You see the purple first because to me that is our original color. When we talk about our soul family, we talk about our spirit family. Anything dealing with the unseen, to me it arrives in purple vibration. Shit, hell, I done seen myself on purple clouds. But everything is, you know what I'm saying? Through my research over 25 years. When I had these visions, a lot of purple is involved. You know what I'm saying? And to me, purple means royalty. So, you know what I'm saying? The first of the earth type shit. So, I feel like
the crown chakra too, bro. Purple is the crown chakra. That's the, connection with the God.
Yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, my whole thing is before our thumb turns purple, before it turns brown or black, I feel like that's the actual body losing its essence. And a lot of people were like, well, damn, everybody ain't brown, everybody ain't black. Well, guess what? Melanin is in everybody. Because before white people turn brown and black, they dead skin or whatever, you know what I'm saying, dead abnormality it may be. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole simple fact. They turn green. And we know we was blue, then we was green, but we always had the essence of purple. So they are a part of us. You understand? What we upset with is the system. We upset with the system. Right. And a lot of them think that we're holding them accountable for the system. No. You understand? What we're asking you is, if you acknowledge it and you see something wrong, stand up and fight with us. That's it.
Yo, hashtag fuck the government. Fuck the government. Kill them all. That's right.
Some of the, I think we're giving them the powers that shouldn't be. We're giving all the white, so-called white people this blanket, white people this, white people that. But they're in the same the 3D people that are not 3D, but the average regular white person, they're in the same boat that we're in. because they're not rocking with the 12 families that got the money. So they're only going to
they're not even being allowed.
Right. You got to be in with, as you said, the purple. It's in the DNA as well. Why do you think so many royal families inbred it with each other? Because to them, that's still royal. It's what they call blue blood or red blood or whatever, whichever one it is. They're sticking with that script, right? So we're like, ew, that's incest. Ew, I wouldn't, because we can't wrap our heads around that because we were taught that that's you shouldn't be doing that. But in the Bible, that's what they were doing with their sisters.
Lot's daughters got their every son smashed them.
And guess what? That's where you get the red blood. You understand? This shit go back, man. Look here, I was just on this shit. When they come back to me, I'll tell you, it's like, but it was this old, it's just like a lot of shit that Bobby Hemmett them go off of. You know what I'm saying? As far as the holistic teaching. You understand? Because a lot of people think that it's so much to the experience, but it's really basic. It's really, really basic. When we talking about dealing with emotions and trying to control them motherfuckers and shit, like, it's really basic. So when we talk about the red, we talking about the fight. And they tell you that they're telling you who they are and who they come from. Yeah, we the blue blood. We representing the original. We representing the original. You know what I'm saying? And the people who are against us, you know what I'm saying, are red. It come back to it's that whole. It's a game of duality. It's like I don't know. You can't explain it, but you know it.
Right. And that's when you can't explain it anymore. It's like you either know it or you don't, because you can only explain and comprehend certain things as far as the intelligence will allow you. Because some things, if you know it, then they're not explained. There's this quiet void where you know it. If you know it, you know it.
That shit, you just described the subconscious. You just described the subconscious. I was just thinking that. There's no right, there's no wrong, and when you find yourself in that void, you just like, whoa. Just like you were saying earlier, right? You know what I'm saying? That power, like, oh shit, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm in the 7D. Right. Not supposed to be to this motherfucker. Wow.
So I'm gonna share with you guys and your audience, Hurricane. So how I got up to the 7D was back in 2019, 2020, very recently, mind you. I started, I was doing my meditation, and, YouTube is brilliant in the fact that it has, the different hertz that you can listen to elevate you up to either 888 or the God frequency or what have you. So, or heart chakra, there's different frequencies for whatever you're trying to work on. If you're trying to work on your solar plexus, your heart chakra, whatever. So I'm sitting there, I'm doing my meditation. No, I wasn't on anything because it was early in the morning. And it literally was just in seconds. I'm doing my breathing, then I get into my meditation, and all of a sudden I'm up there. And everything is like, it looks like the sky, like not the sky, at night with all the lights twinkling, the stars twinkling. And I'm up there, and I start seeing this white, bright light start to form. And then I see Metatron's cube start forming with the light. Next thing I know, I see him come to me, like fully present himself. And then I was back into my body just that quickly. So when I tell people this now, because at first I wasn't saying anything, but I tell them now, and I might sound like a kook, but that's my experience. And somebody had asked me on another platform, what makes you so special that you got to see him? And I'm like, honestly, I don't know. I didn't ask to be, I didn't even know who he was. And he was like, because not many people they don't show themselves to many people, especially an archangel. And I'm like, hell no, I know that. When did my gematria for my name is associated with the Archangel Metatron, who also was Enoch. And
Great
my
book.
name, right, the book of Enoch. And he's also he's associated with the Pleiades, which is called the Seven Sisters. So when I did that, I was like, well, I'm not even part of this Earth then. I'm in the damn freaking star system over there next to Orion.
Shit, it's even deeper than that. You actually part of the fabric. I'm actually kind of jealous, to tell you the truth. And let's just be honest.
Yo, I
done seen the Great Mother. I done seen Sophia. I done seen the Great Mother. But I have always had a theory of the Father. You understand? A lot of people leave the Father out of the equation. I'm kind of jealous you've seen the Father. Because the Father, put it like this here, the Father's on the go. You know what I'm saying? My theory to...
You think that Metatron is the Father?
No, I mean, he has the essence of the Father. Everybody is made in his likeness. But I'm talking about, we talk about the source, you know what I'm saying? But we all actually talk about the void, you know what I'm saying? We talk about Sophia, the Great Mother. But the Father, you know what I'm saying? Even in the holistic teachings of what Bobby Hemming then was touching on in the ancient Greeks, it's a statue that's remembered. Like they got the statue of a plain woman, she got the breast and she got the vagina, but they talk of a black statue that was, you know what I'm saying, of you know what I'm saying, masculine built. I'm like, damn, how y'all, like, this shit gotta be so powerful. How y'all remember it and nobody can even find it? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, this must have been a bad motherfucker. And it kind of remind me of, because I had a theory, like, this universe right here, it was developed on a black hole. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, if you look at a black hole, you be like, damn, what's on the other side? You know what I'm saying? What's on the other side to me, what we refer to as force. You know what I'm saying? Something that's traveling, can't be explained. You know what I'm saying? And you have this in it, because I try to tell people you have two different, put it like this, you have two different blood streams. You have a logical blood stream and you have a spiritual blood stream. One moves on its own that you can't explain, and one that you know that you have to keep up the maintenance of and make sure it's properly kept so you can exist in this 3D world. So I always looked at, like, to me, if I think about the Father, I'm like, damn, he out there creating more worlds and more worlds, because to me, a universe is nothing but a cell. You know what I'm saying? Of a cell, of a cell, of a cell. You know what I'm saying? That has the same ingredients, protons, neutrons, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Positive, negative, whatever you want to call it. But it all goes down to hell, even the 3D world, to, you know what I'm saying? It basically turns itself into water. You know what I'm saying? Everything is water. So I feel like it's this fire-ass rock, if we just want to put it in layman terms, this fire-ass rock that's just creating worlds and ripping through them bitches. And you know what I'm saying? This is how I feel like we get to live forever, because there's so many worlds out there that we haven't lived, but this motherfucker calling the Father going farther than anyone else could ever explain is ripping shit up, building it up for us to have that experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, my whole thing is, what if that Father is a own individual, even having his own experience and couldn't explain itself?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? VIA, why it's moving in the first place, is trying to find itself. You know what I'm saying? But that also made me think about the Mother Sophia. Like, if you put those two together, you know what I'm saying, you would have an equal balance of somebody trying to run, somebody trying to be grounded. VIA, feminine, masculine energy.
That duality, just like you said earlier.
Yeah, the shit fight. All this shit fighting because it all go into one. You know what I'm saying? This shit, and make it so bad. This shit like this could just start from a simple barbershop conversation. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers be looking like, what the fuck they talking about?
That's right, nigga. This is Star Trek language. I love Star Trek.
They be like, I want to know that language too. I mean, shit, it's real. It's like, listen, it's real easy. You gotta want, like, us three, I can honestly say we got one thing in common. We wanted to travel down this road. It's a choice, and we all three of us know that.
So do you feel, either one of you, do you feel that, do you subscribe to the notion of reincarnation or incarnation, and do you feel that you signed up to come back here to fulfill out whatever you didn't get to do in your previous life?
Absolutely. I actually think they're actually an equation. You understand? This is where we get the new life from. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.